Boop, beep, bop. I am moving and I am grooving and I am beeping and I am bopping. Boop, beep, bop. Video games. Video games so bad. Double meanings. Wait. Don't look at my screen. There might be important stuff in here. Just want to double check my display stuff. Okay, it is still what I had it before. Good morning, train guy. Okay, you can see it again. Ooh, I just completely forgot. I should I should tweet that I am stremming. Sorry, stream's not gonna be starting immediately. Okay, I am tweeting. I am tweeting. Okay. And no, dagnabbit, wrong folder. Boop. Will Twitch give you a share link somewhere? Surely it must. Because it was not work. It's not working quite as I hope. When I just type it in, I wanted to see if it'd actually like do a quick fill shortcut. There it goes. The image it does isn't the one that I want, the thumbnail. So I guess I'll just have the image. Oh well. Okay, I did it. Hello everybody, my name is GameChamp3000. I am the online internet video game TV show. Wahoo wahoo wowie zowie. It's me. I love Nintendo so much. Get ready for loving Nintendo, everybody. This is going to be a real fun Love Nintendo stream. Just going, oh baby, oh baby. Now you might notice that I'm on the Nintendo Switch right now. But wait, what's that? Mario Kart World installed on my Nintendo Switch? Why, if I didn't know any better, 2. Whoa. It's the Nintendo Switch 2. So this is also partially a test stream. So, hey, what's it look like right now? What does the image that you're seeing look like? Because I have HDR on right now. And I have had issues trying to record HDR. Like to actually record it and have the HDR footage. I'm probably not going to do HDR for my videos. That apparently ends up being very large file sizes, and it's hard to even record in the first place. It looks HDR to you? Well, it factually isn't. I am not streaming an HDR image to you right now. So that's just, if you are seeing HDR, it's your monitor ain't working correctly. But like what I'm worried about is because it is HDR being converted to SDR, is it gonna like make the image not look quite right? I did actually notice when I went into the adjust HDR settings, when I looked at the preview in OBS, if I went with the highest brightness setting, I would noticeably like crush out the background of Mario Wonder. Like they had the key art for Mario Wonder there as like one of the test images, and the background would just disappear if I was on the highest brightness. I lowered the brightness to what I think was like the perfect point where the background was like it looked the way that I believe it should look, like not too invisible, and then if I went in the other direction, it sort of like got like the whole image seemed to de-brighten essentially. But yeah, this is a big technical difficulties thing. I found out the big thing actually is not even the image, it is the audio. Turns out, by complete coincidence, I had been dodging a technical issue for a very long time. Turns out, the Nintendo Switch, it will not output audio if it detects that your monitor does not have audio output. You'd think like, well, duh, but most consoles will just go, well, we'll output the audio anyway, there's no reason not to, and then it just wouldn't get used by the monitor, but it's fine for it to try to output it, even if it fails. The Switch? No, it just says, no, if you don't have a monitor with audio, we're not gonna give you the audio. And see, normally I have workarounds for this because I have like a capture device and stuff. And like when I was playing casually, I just like plugged my headphones directly into the Switch, and my prior monitor had a headphone port. And even during the time that like I had this new monitor without audio out and was playing like on the Switch 1, because the Switch 1 is 1080p, I was able to use an HDMI splitter that I had. So I was actually splitting the signal through the HDMI splitter to my monitor and my capture device, rather than using the pass-through, because in the past I had issues with the pass-through actually like modifying the image, which I did not want under any circumstances. I think that's not a problem with this one. I've been told it shouldn't be a problem by random people on the internet. I still question it. Because they said that about the capture device I had way back. The one that I know for a fact changed the image through the pass-through, because I could manually change the image in real time with the capture device's settings.
But yeah. So anyway, I had that HDMI splitter. I can't use that anymore with the Switch 2. Well, I could, just not for anything that goes above 1080p. That's the problem, because at 1080p or anything above that, that splitter cannot do. That splitter can only do up to 1080p 60 FPS. That's it. It stops there. So I got rid of that splitter and I was just like, okay, I'll just do the pass through. I tested it. The HDR and stuff is working great. It looks fine. If it's modifying the image, I guess I'll just have to deal with it and continue to not notice. But now I find out that prevents the Switch from sending audio. God, so many complications. So then I go to, okay, here's the alternative. I already have a few audio cables laying around. So if I want to try and record audio, I take, I plug an audio cable into the Switch and then plug the other end of that audio cable into my computer, essentially. The unfortunate thing is, if you do that, you will be able to record the audio. It does it, but for fancy technical reasons, there's really bad static. I have a grounding cable, but it doesn't get rid of all the static. It makes it a lot better, but it's still noticeably there. I am doing like some modifications on the audio right now. You would be hearing the static right now, if not for there's like a noise suppression kind of thing going on. I'm hoping that the game will sound fine. The menu, I can hear the menu just fine. Like it gets past like the noise gate. But the big moment how's it gonna work is when I get into the game audio. Didn't Nintendo say the Switch 2 could output 4K video on 4K monitors? Yes. I'm getting 4K video right now. Well, technically, I'm getting 1440p video because I lowered it to 1440p because that's what Mario Kart World actually renders at. And it's better just for, like, capture device reasons to send a smaller 1440p image and have my computer handling that as opposed to a full 4K image. Like, I get less processing requirements on my computer with a literally identical image. But the problem isn't outputting 4K. The problem is getting the audio, getting it to output the audio. Why is it stuttering? What are you? What's stuttering? What is stuttering? What are you talking about? You've got to be more specific. Is the video stuttering and the audio is fine, or is it just like connection issues? Okay, Sneak says it's fine. If it's fine for one person, it's fine for everyone. I know that much. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's yeah. Lots of technical difficulties have been having. They are not over. I think I am going to have to buy a more specific dongle, which hopefully will do a better job at removing the static. This is a cheapo grounding cable, so it might not... It may just be that it's this grounding cable. If I get a different new one, it'll fix the problem. That is a genuine possibility. But I couldn't say for certain. I'm just going to have to hope. Because as it is, I wouldn't want it... For streaming, okay, I can sacrifice the audio a bit. Wait, what am I thinking? I was thinking, like, well, for streaming, I could sacrifice the audio a bit. But what about for my videos? I don't have game audio in my videos. What am I even thinking? I take out... I don't even record the game audio half the time. I think I'm fretting over nothing. It's fine. It's fine. The main thing I worry about is with my USB headphones, the audio just doesn't sound right. When I plug my USB headphones directly into the Switch 2, but it sounds right when it's being filtered through OBS. I gotta stop. This is a thing where I'm just getting really obsessive over technical stuff not being perfect. I gotta stop. I gotta play video games. Hey everybody, guess what? The Nintendo Switch 2 just came out. It has a video game. Is it the 3D audio stuff? I tested that extensively, flipping the settings on and off, like every individual one, and it did not affect it. So that is not it. Either that's not it, or the settings are not properly, like, changing, reflecting when I change them in the menus. That's all I can think. But then the thing is, like, it sounds fine coming from my computer. It only doesn't sound fine when plugged directly into the Switch. And the audio coming from my computer is the audio that's coming directly from the Switch headphone port. As far as the Switch knows right now, I'm using headphones. So, just weird audio stuff. I don't know. Audio is not my forte. Like, I'm not even very good at video. Audio, I'm even worse at. It is all techno gobbledygook. Look, I'm good at... Wait, let me rephrase that. The thing I am paid to do is to press buttons. I guess technically I'm paid to do audio and video too, but people care more about the pressing of buttons. But hey, let's play video game. Hey, look. It's Mario Kart World. Whoa. Which, categorically, based on price, is like the second biggest deal video game ever made. Right after Action 52. This is going right up, almost competing with Action 52. It's claiming to be that big of a game. It's actually, for reals, actually, yes. This game's that big. It's actually, games aren't even $70 yet. That's still a new thing. Nintendo tested the waters with a $70 game once. And now, before they've even established $70, Mario Kart World is just so huge. $10 huger than Tears of the Kingdom. We need a new video game price. $70 cannot contain Mario Kart World. The only way we can recoup our value for Mario Kart World, the sheer value the player is getting, the only way that they're not stealing from us is if we tack on $20 extra over the base price. We're going $80, baby. It's a Mario Kart game. God damn, it's really just a Mario Kart game. I was excited when they first showed this. When we found out the price, which they sneakily tried to hide, they on purpose hid the price because they knew people wouldn't like the price and they knew the game was not worth the price. So they deliberately tried to just sweep it under the rug. I was still excited because, like, okay, it's gonna be an overpriced game. Nintendo games are always overpriced. This one's just even more overpriced. It's at least that's a good sign, because that, at least the price means I should expect this to be a really, really big game. This is a small-ass, boring-ass open world game. Holy shit. They really did not undersell this when they did the direct, and it seems to just be like a nothing burger of a game. They weren't hiding anything. No, the direct showed off the entirety of the game. It really is just there's technically an open world here. It's here. There are missions. You can do them. It's kind of fun to do them, you know. But like, I mean, it's just there. That's it. It's just content for content's sake. Okay, I think that noise thing is getting in the way of the music. It doesn't sound... I don't think it sounds right. Yeah, it's getting... Yeah, that's getting in the way. I'm just gonna have to turn that off. Okay, boop. Now, you should be hearing a little bit of static, but hopefully not that much. It is pretty quiet static. Okay, so where was I? Yep, it's a game that has an open world in it. But otherwise, for the most part, it's just, like, Mario Kart with some parkour mechanics. Am I running the headphone jack into your stream setup? Yeah, basically. It's going directly into my computer. I probably will have to do some, I will probably have to do some, jerry-rigging. But, like, gosh, this game, like, it's fine. Like, it's a fine open-world game. But, like, it's a very afterthought open-world game. It really feels like they don't care. Like, genuinely, like, I'm not, like, I'm not trying to, like, be like, oh, for an $80 game and they don't even care, or some weird logic. I mean, like, the way the game is framed, it feels like this open world. They don't want you to care about it. Like, here's the map. Want to know how many collectibles you have? They're right here. You want to know what collectibles you have? No. No, you don't get to know that. I guess if you want to know I guess you can know if you have the question marks that are on these courses. That's it. Those are the collectible trackers. The collectible trackers are sheer number of collectibles found in the entire world, and for whatever reason, hyper specifically the question mark panels. Why the question mark? They're not even the coolest, like, collectibles. They're actually the least interesting collectibles. Well, that and the peach coins are the least interesting collectibles, and the P-switches, those are the ones that are way more interesting, and clearly the game would want you to care about, because that's like actual mission stuff. But as far as the actual design of the game is concerned, you're not supposed to collect the P-switches. No. As far as the game is designed, you go around this world and randomly see P-switches and do them. And that's it. It ends there. There is no try and find them all. There isn't even a collect them all mechanic in this collectathon. How do you have a collectathon where collecting the things is unimportant? And even, like, it's so baffling the way they even do, like, reward you for the collectathoning. The reward for literally every collectible that I have found, and seems to be the case for all of them, is you get a sticker. When you do a collectible, you get a sticker. What is a sticker? What does a sticker do? Let me finish this and I'll show you. I'll show you what a sticker does. I have no idea what the point of that mission was. That is probably the worst mission I have done in this game yet. Literally just drive forward a bit, but watch out. You'll have to try not to stop. Okay, so yeah, you get stickers. You get stickers as your reward for finding collectibles. Every single collectible. What's your reward? It's a sticker! What do stickers do? Okay, so when you have a sticker, you get to equip the sticker. And when you have a sticker equipped, you get to see your equipped sticker in the menu. Now you might be wondering, what else is there to stickers? What can stickers do for me? I'm wondering that too. I get to decorate the bottom left menu option on the main menu screen. That's it? I get to put one sticker on the menus? What? They built an entire open world with millions and billions of collectibles? And you get to decorate the main menu with one at a time? You get to see them on the Ooh, yeah! If I go into photo mode, I'll be able to see it on the side if I squint! Meanwhile, hey, let's go do a Grand Prix. Let's do a Grand Prix. Let's go have fun, wowie zowie, in a Grand Prix. Why don't we? Let's do that. Wait, give me a second. I actually gotta also test if I open a second instance of OBS, if that's gonna destroy me. I assume it shouldn't, but technically I haven't tested it with this capture device. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna work. I think this capture device cannot do simultaneous. I think I must have actually tested something and found a workaround before. Oh well, I'm just gonna manually press the record button on the stream, because Cyberscore actually has like charts on Mario Kart 8 for like getting all of the 3 stars on the Grand Prix. But and I like to record those so that I can just like submit those just as a collectible. Cyberscore is a high score tracking website, and they also track collectibles now for some reason. Go submit all of your collectible scores to Cyberscore, please. We need more users. It's a site that only gets better if more people compete. Even if there's a super duper hyper better than you person who joins a game and gets all the first places, you're really just better off for them having submit their scores in the first place. Do I have HDR on? Yes. What about it? Does the image look terrible? It does look... I do think it looks kind of bad when looking over at my side screen. Like, I can tell it's... Yeah, it's overexposing a little. But... Like, Hey, wait. Hey, wait, you sound like you're an audio expert, or video expert. I don't even know what video is. I get it confused with audio half the time. Do you know a really quick way to just do, like, some sort of a modifier to the image to make it not be overexposed? Wow, that didn't work. Now, one thing I can do, I can, like, literally set the color space to be the HDR color space. That's even worse. The only solution they had was to turn off HDR on the console. Yeah, I think it is for the most part just a consequence of trying to convert an HDR image to SDR. Record in HDR and then do a tone map? What? Those aren't words you just said. You have to say words if you're trying to transmit words to my brain. Yeah, exactly. If it's not one click in OBS, this may as well be gibberish. It'd be really nice if OBS just had a... I'm playing SDR... I'm playing in HDR and want to stream HD... I'm playing in HDR and I want to stream SDR. If there was just a button for that, that'd be really nice. You'd think there'd just be a button for that. I'm sure it must be possible to just convert an HDR image to SDR and not have it look like crap. Because, like, the Switch 2 actually does that. If you take a screenshot of while in HDR mode, the screenshot looks fine in SDR. Like if you just transmit it to your phone, like it'll look fine. What settings to tone map HDR to SDR? Oh yeah, I saw this exact thing when I was Googling and it didn't really help. Just because, like, there's a lot of people just saying all these different options. And there's no, like, one clear one that looks like it's really the one to make it work. Oh hey, is it less overexposed now? Hooray, I solved it! Because I really don't want to sacrifice, you know, having the actual HDR screen on my screen. You know, it's nice. Does the Switch 2 let you stream the video output while it's in handheld mode with touchscreen? Well, I mean, here's the question. How would it do that? That's the, like, how would it do that? That's, like, the problem with the Switch 1. It's not a matter of, like, oh, they just disallow it. It's a matter of, like, how is that video getting out of that thing? Okay, advanced settings. Advanced settings. Color format. I can't change it. But you say it should be 10-bit 420. And then color space 20. That would be the HDR settings, right? If I were to do that, it would it would look better in SDR? Wait, so if I set it to stream in HDR, it'll convert it to SDR? I don't understand how that would logic. OBS will just automatically tone map it? What? Well, unfortunately, I can't even change these settings while I'm streaming.